Hi Virgos, this is your prediction for September 2025. And without further ado, if you want a reading done by me, my name is Marietta. Go to my website, mariettatjenison.com. First of all, I want to start off with saying I've laid out the Celtic cross for you with the Henson Roberts deck, which I do before, not to waste your time, because I'm actually not a tarot reader, but a clairvoyant, psychic, and medium. So what I start off with is happy birthday to all the Virgos whose birthday are being celebrated till the 22nd of September. Plus, you are being focused on when it's all about this lunar eclipse and solar eclipse during this month, because it will bring endings and new beginnings into your life. Whether you like it or not, change will be imminent. If I look at it at the moment, my feeling is that at the moment where I actually record this, it's a state where you are going into celebrations, maybe because of your birthday or family gatherings, and that at the moment you don't really have a challenge, in the sense of that the challenge comes across as an extra addition to your happiness, because your family life is actually in order. You're celebrating life, you're having joyful events, the children are all safe about you. And if there was anything happening in August, it seems like being balanced out. In your mind at the moment, you have many choices, many visions, many dreams. And maybe at the end of the month, it's important to then say, all right, it's all right for me to have all these dreams, but maybe I first stay focused on what I've just started new, which it seems to be, because at the beginning of September or end of August, you had a new offer which has to do with in your career or in your finances or with your work, and you're actually starting off with something new. And like I said before, it could be anything also new to do with technology, because here is the Page of Swords, which is normally the young page who starts using new studies, new programs, new technology, or studying new things and putting them into place, and not as yet being quite ready to use this sword in the right way, because it still has to be figured out. But you're definitely busy with it. Underlying, you are at the moment at a point where you are balancing out projects, maybe more than one, but it is also that you balance out your financial status or your finances, due to the fact that maybe there was in the past a bit of a gap or some financial output, and that in this new, just after the lunar eclipse, my feeling is you will step up. You will step up into a powerful being of being fully in control of yourself, fully in charge of yourself, building your own structures, being the emperor in your life or the empress in your life, to actually create a person who is fully responsible for your own finances, and that it's safe for you to be powerful and to step away from any kind of feelings that are low in self-worth, or that you're just humble enough to know that you are learning, you're studying, you're putting things into place to make yourself the person that is either the king or the queen of pentacles. In other words, very, very much abundant, secure, and stable. Also, not so much on the outside, as that is also a state of being when we are secure and stable within ourselves as a being. We have a sense of belonging. We know that we belong. And as a spiritual being, there is never insufficiency, because abundance can be seen. If I just look out into my garden, how the flowers fall off my jasmine tree, then I know that abundance is a fact. Abundance is everywhere in nature. Abundance is how much do animals just leave bits of pieces of flesh or the bird seeds that I give to the birds. And every morning, the birds just start with a new song. So abundance is everywhere in life, and we are not having a life, we are life. So take a deep breath. Be stable, secure within yourself, that whatever comes your way is meant for you. As by the end of the month, my feeling is you're already very much working on new programs, on new studies, on new developments. So you are going to wait for the ships to come in. You're going to be very smug in your daily life, with surrounded with good feelings and feeling in a good space, and really working hard in cooperation with other people and collaboration with other people in a new endeavor. Your family life is joyful. Your family life is good. You are the emperor of your own life, and you are moving forward to become successful in your own way and being the authority in your own life, which is very important. So build up solid structures, because then nothing can rattle the cage, because you are your own authority in your own life. And whatever is coming towards the end of the month is actually this feeling of, I've reached the end of a phase. It's now time to look at the ships that are coming in. In other words, you will have used the month appropriately to learn new things, to be powerful in your position, and just be careful that there is no conflict situation that arises. You can step away from any kind of conflict situation where in the end you feel like there's no win-win situation. So be very aware that your opinions don't matter at the moment, that you can step aside, that you can take control of your life and your work and your responsibilities and your family and your general, your whole life, your whole work, emotional life, family, your friends, and step away from any kind of conflict or different opinions, because it's just all okay the way it is. And this you can basically just reply with silence. Don't hook, because then you create a situation that's a no win-win situation. I thank you with this. The card that I drew for you from the messages from your angels also confirmed the fact that what I've seen here is that it's safe for you to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others and as well as yourself. And that is really what it is, that we can be humble and nevertheless be powerful in a gentle way for everybody else and ourselves, because there's no control, but there is compassion and agreement and acceptance with people around us, because we all have an own reality in our humanness as well. Plus, we are all connected through spirit. With that, then, until next time,